One of the questions we get on occasion from a business owner goes something like this: what do I do to plan for my business to ensure that it's going to be okay if something happens to me as the owner? If I become incapacitated or if I pass away, what do I need to have in place? Well, that is a great question, and I said that I only get it occasionally. You see, when I look back over the years and years that we've been working with small business owners, most business owners don't think at all about this issue, and that is a big concern. We bring it up, of course, but we're often putting something on somebody's radar that they've never before considered. And here's the reality: if you're a business owner with a company here in Georgia, and that company is more than you, meaning that there are other people that work in the business that generate revenue, the business might be able to function fine without you. If you take a vacation for a few weeks or a month, there's people back at minding the store, so to speak, keeping everything humming along. But if all of the power really in the company is concentrated in you as the president, that's a real problem, especially if some continuity and emergency plans have not been made. Here's what I'm talking about. Consider a scenario where you as the business owner, you're the only one who can sign checks, who can run payroll, who can sign contracts, hire and fire employees, and you've got a dedicated team of great people and they all do their job, but nobody has authority to step in and handle things that are really in your domain, that are in your wheelhouse. What happens if suddenly you're not there? You're incapacitated in some manner, or you suddenly die. Do the right people in your organization and the right people in your family or team of advisors have legal authority to be able to manage the business? Does somebody have the ability to sign checks and process payroll, to sign contracts and vendor agreements and the like, to purchase materials and supplies? Do the right people have the authority to continue the operation of the business, to take care of personnel and employment matters, to hire and fire and the like? Or are we now at a loss where nobody has any clear written legal authority to do anything? Your family, who's not involved in the business at all, now has to try to scramble and get somebody appointed, perhaps by the probate court, as a conservator for you, somebody who's going to come in and take care of things. That's going to take some time, it's going to take a lot of money, and it's not going to be the ideal resolution because these people don't know the business, they're not involved, they're not engaged, and you have the real risk that this business, which is likely your largest asset, is going to significantly suffer while all of this gets sorted out. So, is there a better way? Is there something that you as the business owner can do? The answer is yes, absolutely there is. As a wise business owner, you can put in place some continuity and succession plans. If you're doing business through an LLC or through a corporation, for example, you can have clear legal documents, corporate documents for the business entity that outline what's going to happen, who is going to be involved, and what their powers are going to be and when they come into play. You can also then, through your personal estate planning, make sure that you have the right people who are going to have legal authority to step in and deal with things from a personal business side, and then overseeing in a high level the operation and management continuity of the business. And then finally, were you to pass away suddenly, you can have some plans in place for a Georgia corporation or an LLC that are going to ensure that your business stays out of the probate court. And that may be very important, especially if your business has some meaningful value. It can be sold, it can continue to operate without you. If you're a small business owner in Georgia and you have not taken care of any steps to handle continuity or succession planning, this needs to be on your radar and needs to be something that you take care of this year. If you'd like to talk more about this, I'd be happy to chat with you for a bit and see if we might be a good fit to work together. You can reach us here at the Beck Law Firm in Peach State Wills and Trust at 678-344-5342. Thanks.